And we're back, and this time I'm going to show you how to give the sky any color that you want in Adobe Photoshop. Here's our original. I'll copy that, press Ctrl J, and I'll work with the copy. It's just so that I have the original as a backup. We need an adjustment layer, solid color. The color doesn't matter. Let me just make that red for now. I'll make it invisible, then I double click on the color of the solid color adjustment layer. Then I use the color picker tool and sample a color from the image, and I'll make it a little bit darker. You play around with the opacity and you can see it adjusts the color, but I'll make it invisible for now. I'll select the layer of the original, then I use the selection tool. And I select the bottom part. And now I go to select and inverse the selection so that I have the sky selected. Now I go to the layer mask of the solid color adjustment layer and I use the brush tool. I make it bigger. And let me make that black. So you can do that over here and select black as a foreground color and then paint on your selection. So now I've got only the bottom part selected and I inverse it, pressing Ctrl I. If I increase the opacity, you can see what happens here. Now right click and use the blending options, go to the underlying layer. And at first we go to the left with the slider, then we hold Alt and drag a part of it to the right hand side. So we need to play around with that. And we can adjust the color of our solid color adjustment layer. For example, make it a little bit brighter. We could also use some more abstract colors. Everything is possible here. Let me give that a bright blue color. And we'll continue to work on that. Once again, right click and I play around with the underlying layer scale a little bit more. And you can see what it does. So how much and how far, that depends on the image that you're using and the color, obviously. You've got the chance to adjust it further with the opacity. And this is the basic process. You can also change the blending mode. In this case, multiply produces good results. And once again, depending on the image and the color that you use, you can use different blending modes. But I'll stick to multiply in this example. Whenever you've got smaller details on the horizon, you'll need to go back to your layer mask and then work on these details with the brush tool. So let us do that just to show you what it does. So in this example you can see the mountains on the horizon. They weren't selected properly, so I use the brush tool, go down with the size, maybe 50 pixels should be fine here. And I use the black color to paint on the layer mask, thus it becomes invisible. The more time you put in it, the better the results will look. Whenever you've painted too much or too far on the sky, just press X and you've got your white color in the foreground, and you can repaint or make parts of the solid color adjustment layer visible again, and this is how to do it. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.